Got it working. I got it working. Yeah. It's alright. As long as it's working, it's fine. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know if you could pop back or what. I paused it more or less after. Yeah, he was just, he was putting into something in Dropbox. Whatever it was, it must have just taken up too much bandwidth, or... I don't know. But the point is, that was a tad annoying, but he didn't know. He didn't know he didn't know he was doing that. Alright, let's wrap this up.
I'm ready.
What do I need to do? I need to destroy the British town centre. You mean that town centre? I think I can do that. I think I can do that. Accidents happen. He's let me slide with enough over the years. One of the days I might tell you about what happened when he let me his laptop. Oh, hey, Chaos! What, you want to actually... You want to, go multi after this? Come on, blow it up, blow it up!
Excellent work, man. We've won.
Great help the French fleet did. Too lazy to actually play multiplayer. Hey, if this is something you actually have in multiplayer, we could set up. Geez, the size of that guy's head. We could set it up one day, but yeah, that was a bit annoying right at the end there. But yeah, that was. Again, that wasn't really much of a, that really wasn't much of an ending, though, was it? So, I want to see what happens now. Anyway, how are you, Chaos? You good? You having a good time? More chests. Chesticles. Choose new cards. No, choose new. Build a deck. Yeah. Oh, okay. Play. There we are.
After the war, my father went home. He would never be a wealthy man. He spent his considerable inheritance outfitting his militia volunteers and supplying the troops at Valley Forge.
His tribe suffered.
A patriot, a good father, and one of the best men my family ever produced.
I've got,
If Nathaniel had a flaw, it was that his legacy was a difficult one to live up to.
Also, they wouldn't
Especially for
make
his
a
grandson,
statue of him.
my only child, Chayton Black.
Although now we've entered cowboy times. I've got Age of Empires too, as you well know. I haven't played a multiplayer in it since probably the early 2000s, so back on GameSpy. You remember GameSpy? And yeah, that's fine, man. I mean, you gotta do you. It's cool seeing you in helping Evan along. I'm sure he really appreciates the help. 19th century westward expansion. Yay! I'm actually going to be around this part of America in a few weeks' time. I'm trying not to get psyched for it, but I haven't seen my friend in about 5 years. Last year I was meant to go and see her, and it just fell apart. And there's going to be a convention, and yeah, it's just going to be cool. And this time we'll be recording it, so you should come. What part of America are you from again? Hell, I just want to constantly go to America a lot, but I can't neglect Europe at the same time, you know? And I've only got so much money. Hell, I'm heading back there next year as well to get.
You the Falcon Company man? Jayton Black?
That's me.
Welcome to Fort Laramie. I'm Billy Holmes, quartermaster.
Fattest gun in the West.
Bozeman Trail. Yeah, I hear Falcon.
Yeah, I'm going back the same again for a wedding, so.
If it's safe.
You know, you're not what I expected.
Yay, Wisconsin! Wisconsin.
My grandmother was Iroquois, and my father was Lakota Sioux.
Huh. Don't matter to me what you are, but you might want to keep that to yourself. The Sioux,
Finally, they're talking
ain't
about
too
the whole right.
popular around here.
My father died when I was young. I was raised by my mother.
Time to get a bit of
I'm
racism.
sorry, kid. I didn't mean to.
Forget it. Let's get going.
Good times with racism. This is Act 3 in Age of Empires 3, this part of it. Or Act 4, I forget.
We'll find a good spot for your trading post further up the trail.
Yeehaw and shit. I think by the 1812s, they'd have, even the natives would have figured out how to operate wheels. Come on. Look at Fort
Watch your
Laramie.
back. This is Sioux country. Yeah, all right.
I'm a cowboy and shit. Wisconsin. I have to admit, the very first time I knew anything about Wisconsin was Life with Louie. And oh my god, that probably paints you guys in the worst light. But I won't lie, I kind of liked it. I was a dumb kid. Oh god. The bit of coffee was still unground in that part. Ugh. Ugh.
What you need?
Well, I guess it's time to start shooting things. The American way.
What is your command?
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking
sure
about.
thing.
I wonder if we're going to get the Civil War, because I want to see the bloody Civil War
What you
in
need?
this.
Okay,
I want to see how racist or unracist they make
sure
it.
thing.
I wouldn't say no to some
Yes.
Wisconsin Swiss though, because well, it sounds like really nice.
Right.
Yeah, you got it.
Who did I know was from Green Bay actually?
I'm ready. Sure thing.
Oh yeah, Josh Hadley. Whee!
Yeah.
Trap native scout who joins the cause. Great.
Okay.
You know, in all fairness, the guards let him up there all day, and they didn't do anything.
I'm ready. All right. Okay.
Oh. Oh no, a war club.
What you need? All right.
Shooting Indians.
Sure thing.
The traditional pastime of all Americans. Wish the music changed a little bit, but whatever.
Okay.
I'll do it.
You got it.
Oh.
All right.
Anyway, so as I was saying
I'm ready.
earlier, I'll be playing Oblivion later on this evening.
What you need?
What is your
Before
command?
most of the other people's shows come on, you know, I don't want to step on other people's toes, and
I'm
more
going
importantly,
now.
I don't want to siphon off the few views I do get.
Attack.
I'm ready. All right.
But especially if Gage is in the chat,
spot is
it'll be a
perfect.
great time.
Keep me covered while I get a trading post built.
Yeah. Okay.
I still want to take him up on that offer. Oh shit! What's going on?
I'll get it.
Crazy horse? Really? Okay.
I'm ready. You
How come they have horses and we don't?
What you need? Sure thing.
Buffalo. Yeah, I want to take him up on that offer of start to finish play a Skyrim character. A few mods. I want the Beyond Skyrim mod, definitely. And maybe some weapon mods, you know. But, yeah, I
Cover
definitely
wagon
have
is
no
heading
problem
up the
doing it.
trail from Fort Laramie. We've got to protect it from the raiders.
Escort. Yep, can I... No?
I'm ready.
Shit, I have to defend the whole thing
Yeah.
myself?
All right.
No...
Sure thing.
resources, no nothing.
All right.
What is your command? I'm going now. Right.
Dude, why are you taking this way?
Attack!
I'm ready.
Thanks for that, buddy.
I'm ready. Going now. Right. Yes.
What you need? Okay. Sure thing. Okay. All right. Okay.
Wish you could just like make it stop or something. I hate escort. I was listening. Life of Louis.
All right.
That's fair enough. How best does it describe the accent and the lifestyle of the Wisconsin?
Further up the trail for another good trading post site. Ready. Right.
Yeah, but we won't be able to age up or train soldiers until we get a second trading post built. Let's move.
Still wish I could use these. Yeah, I normally, when I play Skyrim, I normally favor like a fighter guild build with a little bit of magic. Maybe one range magic and healing magic. Definitely healing magic. Oh, perfect. Now we can begin. Boop, boop, boop.
I'm ready.
Look, they're still building war huts and shit
I'll
like
do
that. Come
I'm
on.
ready.
Come on, brah. That ain't right.
I'm going now. Yes. Right.
What can I write?
I'm ready. Right.
What can I? I'm going now.
Oh, I know. I mean, one of the hardest fights, if you're not prepared for it, is the, Did you ever go to Hagraven Rock to get Nettlebane, and that Hagraven is massive fireballs flinging down at you, and she's surrounded by a bunch of lesser witches? I mean, it's
I'm ready. Right.
if you don't know what you're walking into, it's just a shit show. You're just gonna get flung around like a rag doll. I love alchemy because, you know, you can make a fair bit of money doing it, but
Yes.
I think the easiest way to make money in that game has to be blacksmithing. Especially if you could learn transmutation. The ultimate, or transmuting, the ultimate spell in the entire game.
I'll do it.
Iron to silver, silver to gold. Repeat, 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 level up, repeat, 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 level up. Money, 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 money. You know?
Yes.
It's the most boring thing possible, but it is.
I'm ready.
It's classic Elder Scrolls. I mean, Morrowind has a very similar exploit like that. Yeah, I like the fighter one. I love the companion storyline. I think the Dark Brotherhood also was pretty damn cool. I actually think the Dark Brotherhood, the main storyline for the Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion is better, but I think the Night Mother is just cooler in this version.
I'll do it.
Yes.
She's just this talking corpse that doesn't move but slightly hums. So yeah, when I'm finished with Oblivion, when I've finished with the DLC and defeated Meru's Dagon and jumped around for the trillionth time to get my aerobics skill up, I'll go and get me some pet bears.
What can I do?
I'll definitely start going and play some Skyrim. Turn it into a regular weekly thing. Bethesda really needs to make an Elder Scroll game that harkens back to the old days when series was an RPG instead of an action-adventure. Yeah, there's truth to that. I mean, your character is just... There's actually I don't suppose you watched the guy Brows Held High. He mostly does like auteur movie reviews. Imagine a cinema snob, but even more snobbish, like really pretentious, and SJW as fuck. But anyway, he often uses Skyrim as a perfect example of this weird philosophy concept in media, where you know, you are the Dovahkiin. You are destined to stop Alduin and, you know, side with the White Cloaks or the Empire and, you know, do whatever. But as the player, you can just walk off the edge of a cliff. Why? Because you have the agency, not the character. But the problem is that there's no character for the Dovahkiin. He's just this blob, you know, that you fill up.
I'm ready.
I don't like that.
Do it.
There's no... I like having characters that actually have character, frankly. I mean, I'm currently going through Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and the characterization there is boring as all hell, but at least it's there, you know?
Yes? I'm going now.
The life of a man dying of consumption. It's surprisingly not as painful as you think. It is a sad, though. It is a sad. Oh, come on. Whee! Bloop.
What is your command?
So it's 6:30 now. So I'd say after this mission I'll wrap it up and then I don't know, I'll do my own thing for a bit and then around about 9-10ish.
Yes. I'm going now.
I'll play Oblivion. So about 3 hours. I miss classes and shit, or like natural classes, though. Instead of choosing class being stuck, you should be able to work certain things. Yeah, I don't like the way you can just be everything at the end of the game, you know? Like, I always start off saying like, oh, I want to be this character, I'll be this dumb brute. But at the end of it, you know, I've mastered the most complicated spells and I'm the ultimate assassin, and you know I have every skill. You know, I don't want to be completely blocked at it, but it doesn't make sense why everyone isn't like this if that's exactly how it is. I loved in Morrowind, Vivek. He actually explained how you could do this. That you like mastered their souls, and as such you can constantly respawn over and over again, and there's no point to fight you. It's just, I always love that. He's more or less going, oh shit, you're the player character. Well, there's no point. No matter how many times I try, I will eventually lose to you if you want to kill me. Which you end up killing him anyway, which I always thought was a bit stupid. Yeah, I know, right? And the same thing roughly happens when you meet Patrick Stewart's character, Uriel Septim, in Oblivion at the start. He's like, oh shit, I can see the camera behind your head. Well, I'm going to die. No point fighting it.
What can I do?
Bear minions! Attack! Bear minions, you need to go on a diet.
Yes?
Bear minions, yeah! Do I have enough food now? Oh, you can't level up. That's right, that's right. I'm not really paying 100% attention to this.
I'm ready. Right. Yes? I'll do it.
Alright. I can't even... Yeah. Yeah, I can see what they're trying to do here. That's kind of smart and shit at the same time.
Sure thing. Alright.
Here's the base, but you can't build anything other than settlers. But you can call in shipments, so... A lot of games add that in as a sort of Easter egg. Like in GTA 4, the hobo outside of your second apartment. If you listen to him long enough, he basically just says, we're all in a video game, we're all in a simulation. Imagine Evan if he lost the will to live, you know? Cool. But, yeah, I want like an actual character to, more or less do that.
I'm ready. Okay.
Alright, well we can't build an army yet, so, but we have the foundations down to build a army.
I'm ready. I'm going
So
now.
I still wish we had some cavalry though, that's the only downside. Alright. Let us move.
Yeah. Okay. Sure thing. I'll get him. Right.
Cougar!
What you need?
Hey honey. Wanna buy me a drink?
Okay, you got it. Right. Sure thing. All right.
I'm not gonna lie, at this point it seems cougars are the only women that actually hit on me these days. Everyone else is a man.
Yeah. I'm ready. Okay, sure thing. All right.
Shouldn't be as funny as it is. Alright, I'll say this. The main thing I can say about Odyssey is that it is... If you liked... Say if you liked Black Flag, it is probably the most fun since Black Flag.
Yeah, alright.
And I liked Black Flag because it really did try something new.
Yes.
Now, it's not really trying new this time. It's nothing you haven't seen elsewhere, but... Where the fuck is this bastard? Come on, there he is. It's grindy. It is so grindy. It is one of the grindiest games. If you like grinding, if you really like tedious, repetitive grinding...
Another covered wagon is on the way.
And in which case, fine, you know.
Okay.
I love me my strategy games. I love me my,
I'm going now.
I love me my, sort of simulation games and shit like that.
Right. I'll do it.
But, oh, this is a different type of one. Because it's designed to make you want to buy the Helix points or just give them money outright to speed along. Hell, there's a tab in it. Have you checked the tab out? Oh, well, there you go. That's a good sign.
Right.
You might not have the fatigue that I'm starting to suffer with. And I've been playing it for only about maybe 7 hours. The RPG elements aren't very good, I'll say that. But it's cool that they're trying RPG elements at all. There's a multi-choice ending. And so, but you can't tell which ones have consequences and don't. Like early on, let's just say you come across a village, and and you can choose to spare people or make them die, or like let them die.
Sure.
And you're like, oh well, it's obvious that you're meant to spare them.
All right.
No. But it's set up in the exact same way as something ridiculous.
All right. You got
And also,
Sure
like,
thing.
don't bother with the romance options because they're the most wooden thing ever. It's almost like, do you want to do it yet? No. Do you want to do it yet? No. Do you want to do it yet? Okay. That's it.
Sure
Like,
thing.
you just keep getting pushy.
Okay.
It's like they saw The Witcher and they heard what made The Witcher good, but they never bothered to actually play The Witcher, you know? But yeah, did you notice one of the perks in game is called not perks. One of the tabs for the store is simply called time savers. They know.
Good work, kid. The
They
Sioux
know
just keep coming. We
what,
gotta take the fight to them if we're gonna secure the trail. You got it. I'll get it.
how grindy the game is.
Okay.
Like that is kind of scummy.
Two trading posts to protect. We'll have Fort Laramie's support. We can age up and train soldiers now.
Good, because we're actually fighting two tribes. We're fighting Crazy Horse of the Sioux and Red Cloud of the Sioux. Fuck. Come on.
I'm ready. Right. Attack! What can I'll attack?
If that distracts them, If it distracts them long
Yes.
enough for my cavalry to get in, that'll be fun.
I'm going now. Attack!
I mean, for God's sake, they're just there like, hi, we know we created this grind fest. We might have even done it on purpose, nudge nudge, wink wink. But anyway, the important thing is, you don't have to if you don't want to.
Right, I'll do it.
Now, you do get a tiny amount of helix points, by the way, every time you complete a chapter. Oh, and this is good. They've really downplayed the future element. It's hours and hours before you have to deal with the future bullshit. You know, the most boring, lamest part of the entire franchise. I mean, that Arab lesbian woman who's replaced Desmond, she's even more boring than Desmond. Yeah, Origins was meh. Also, prepare to be using the getting rid of shield command a lot. Like, a lot.
Right.
It is so... Well, I'm almost certain that's exactly what the plan was. That it was just meant to...
I'm ready. I'll do it.
Just meant to drive you to go like, fine, here's $5. You know? And that's such a scummy thing to do. Because that's the exact same thing you do in a point-and-click, a ClickFest mobile game, you know? Alright.
Yes.
Now that we can start building people. Okay,
What can I
build a
do?
corral. That's good. Oh yeah, here's one cool thing I like about this particular mod. The fire pits. Let's pick it someplace here.
I'm good. Right. What can I do? I'll do it.
With the fire pit, you can
Right.
make people
Yes.
dance.
I will do it. What is your command? I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Dance! Dance!
I'm going now.
It gives you boosts, like this one's at 42% for production rate.
Yes.
Right. I'm ready.
Takes a lot of people to fully max it
Right.
out though,
What
so
is
it's an
your command?
investment in and of itself.
I'm going now.
Come on. There we go. Come on.
Yes, I'm going now.
Colonial Militia. I just realized this is meant to be like 1812. Napoleon would still be doing Napoleon shit. Not for much longer though. Nice. Kind of. 84 out of 80. Oh, typical. Okay, girls. Stop dancing long enough to build us a house.
I'm going now.
I'm ready.
What is it? Yep.
Yes, I'm going now.
Alright, well we have an army now at least. Mostly just infantry, but still. Warrior or the shaman? Shaman. We can now also start upgrading our so-called musketeers. Yeah, sure, man. You must have seen me play some first-person shooters. I was playing Doom last night. Far Cry, when I can get it to work. Far Cry 3. I've got both Half-Lives. I've played this before. I want to play the original Quake and Doom without my computer fucking up the colors. That can be a real trick. Yeah, there's a good few of them. I don't know when I'm gonna buy my next really good big one, though, because again, I've got the trip coming up, and then after I come back from the trip, of course, if I'm lucky, I'll get to go, take part in the Black Friday sales. But it's just as likely. I'll miss it, but we'll see. Were you there last night for Evan's epic squeezing in of the victory in Castlevania? He was on the clock, and he managed to pull that shit off. It was very impressive. 40, 50. Shouldn't there be a Trevois? Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we have that, so now I'll just have them build houses. It was impressive. Afterwards, we all went over to Pagan's channel. Whoa, those are my trees, motherfucker, not yours. You know what those aren't? Those aren't your trees. You are stealing our trees. Yes. You must pay the blood price.
Yes.
$2 American dollars. Okay.
I'm ready. Right.
I'm ready. I'm going now.
I always remember that in like a really old episode of The Simpsons. Algerian customs stop and point like guns at Homer for trying to steal something illegally. You must pay a fine of $2 American dollars. Okay.
Attack to battle. Attack.
That was Morocco. Yeah, but the guy who sold him was the former president of Algeria.
Attack.
Old Simpsons, man. Old fucking Simpsons. Whoa, yes. Motherfuckers. Oh, fuck. I was not expecting this. Did not expect them to come and support each other. Alright, everyone. No time. Charge! Well, don't charge. Defend! Look at them actually acting like allies, trying to help each other out.
To battle.
Nah, that was cool.
What is your attack? Yes. What is your command? I'm going right. I'm ready. I'll do it.
What can I do? Right.
Whoa.
What can I do? I'll do it.
I'm going now.
Oof. Oh, their fire pit's nicer than ours. Yeah, I have to do... destroy both two Sioux sound centers. Okay.
What is your command? To battle.
As for tomorrow, Jesus, the weekend flew by. I suppose it couldn't be a low energy week without at least one trucking trip, so I'll be definitely doing an American Trucker just to get more of that Oregon DLC finished. But
I'll do it. Yes.
oh, come on.
I'm ready. Attack. What is your... I'm going now.
Wait, what? Ah, they don't know what to do with themselves now.
What you need?
I do, though.
Right. I'm ready.
But besides that, I don't know. The weather has been atrocious here. Not as bad as America, but it has been flooding and there has been a power outage
Right.
at least once. So
I'll do it.
I'll do my best. Anyway, let's wrap this up so I can
What is your
I
right?
can wrap this stream up.
To battle. Right. Yes. I'm going now.
I'm ready. To battle.
What is your command?
Might as well. Seems a bit of a big map for such easy targets.
To battle. To battle.
Shield him!
Yes.
Oh, I know what game I'll play. I'll go back to BioShock for a little while. So I'll play that tomorrow. That and the American Truck. And then for the drunk stream on Wednesday next, I don't know. Lord of the Rings maybe.
Attack.
Yes. To battle.
I'm ready.
I have to get as much money for the trip as possible, so I don't know if I'll be buying any games, but we'll see. Come on. Yay! Genocide! Alright. Well, that was a thing. Let's get those new cards and then call it a night. Choose a new card. Ooh, buffalo. Or bison. I prefer buffalo. It sounds better. So I can have bear friends and cougar friends? Oh man. Yeah, I'll definitely get that. I want the cougars. And economic theory. All settlers and fishers. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's cool. And build a deck. Okay, I'll get rid of this one and this one. Start phasing out the natives. But obviously not animal friends, because animal friends are... What the... Where the fuck's animal friend? Oh right, yeah. Once you have to pick something at the top. Okay. Okay. I suppose I'll get rid of this. No, I need one. Oh. And Old North Church. Again, age 1. Oh god. Fine. Do I not have any other non-age ones? This is age 3. Perfect. And yeah. Fuck it. I'll deal with the deck at a later time. Alright, so that is me. Thank you very much to everyone who was here before. Sorry about the abrupt pause. It was a genuine accident. And thank you to everyone who came afterwards, particularly, perhaps even maybe exclusively. No, I did see other people, but Chaos Gamer was the chattiest by far. So thank you for popping in. I will be back in a few hours to play a proper session of Oblivion, assuming I don't have any more technical difficulties. I really hope not, because I enjoyed my time with Oblivion last time. So I'm going to enjoy my time with Oblivion this time. I fucking hope. I might even break out my last few remaining cans for it. So, you know, jumping around as a terrifying old man in a miniskirt, hiding something horrible, so horrible, while killing off demons and drunk. That's something to turn into, or to turn in to see, or tune in to see. English is my first language. Would you believe that? Anyway, I'll be back later. But even if that doesn't appeal, thanks for showing up anyway. If you liked what you saw, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Comments always welcome, even if they're trolls or perhaps even your bank statements or links to your nudes. It's all good. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I will be back later, so I will hopefully see people here again soon. Bye.